Oh,
This
you know
guy.
what? That-
I
very
thought that's
good
where you were going, but that's
Yep.
close. But not quite
it
yet.
is.
You're not finished just yet, Rick.
I'm within the 7 days. But
You
thanks.
are within the 7 days.
You're within
In
the
fact,
7 hours.
You're within the 7 days. I was just going to say
Yeah,
that.
what's left?
So we've been sharing some of these messages that you have been sending in all week, and thank you very much for that. For the 42 years that you have been here, Rick. And so we thought we would just kind of send you off today here on the 208 with sharing a few more of those, some of the ones that people sent in, because you have meant a lot to so many people all over the Treasure Valley, all over Southern Idaho. I mean, you're Idaho's chief meteorologist.
But doesn't that tell you that Brian can say nice things on the show?
Wow.
Come on, you guys. He's really great.
I was so excited to
gotta
see what
walk
you were
out.
going to say. What else you got for him? No. They can't fire you now. What else you got?
Yeah.
Let's get to some of
it up,
those nice
Brian.
things. It took other people to write them for me.
Let's be clear.
Let's go
Brian
with
didn't
it.
write these.
Exactly. Like Vicky in Ontario. She said this. Okay, I want to know about this. You put Ontario on the map, she says, on the weather map, because this is your hometown. Will
Go
it
Tigers.
stay on the map, Ontario, when you leave?
Ontario always will.
Yes.
You know, Ontario is always, it's always one of those great spots in the Treasure Valley. I will have to tell you a secret, right? Whenever storms come into the valley, we check to see what happened in Ontario.
True.
And then we know what's coming over this way.
And
those poor folks over, they get the big hit.
Most of the time they get kicked pretty hard
Yeah,
sometimes.
they do.
It's pretty
And
amazing.
more so of all those storms.
I know. All right, Terry in Boise said this. Thanks, Rick. For all of the forecasts through the years, besides your car collection, you must have a huge suit jacket collection as well.
do.
She wants you to enjoy retirement. So yes, the story behind the coats.
Well, I'll tell you, coming up in the next week or so, I have to put time aside. Tammy's been telling me we've got to get rid of some of that stuff. So that's what we're going to be
How much
looking at.
space do you take up in the closet?
How many closets do you have?
I hate to even get into that, but I think in our house.
I would love
we've
to
got-
know.
Yeah, I know.
Tell
We've got a
us.
walk-in closet, and I've got to say that I take just about all that up.
Wow. All right.
And then there's a couple other closets that I split with her. And she's like, "Come on, it's time to go with some of this stuff."
So she wants her closet space back.
She wants it back.
How did
yeah.
you settle on your final
I
outfit?
retire and she gets it back. I decided to go conservative.
Nice.
You know, more than anything else, because I've got the red jackets, I've got all these things, but I decided don't do that today.
So check the local thrift
Little bit
stores for
red.
some of your threads
That's
coming up
it.
here the
Oh,
next week.
nice.
Okay. All right, Dan.
Brian's going to scoop
Dan
them
in
up.
Boise. Rick was sporting a snazzy tie. What's on the name tag? So you guess you took that off today, but yeah, it just said your name. Retired soon, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you had?
That's the one that I
name
got,
tag
yeah.
you've been wearing the last couple
Bob
of days.
Kruger, who was the station manager for
Yeah.
so many years here, so many of you probably know him, he bought that for me. And so I decided I probably should just go ahead and use that for days and days and days. And then it got just kind of difficult to put on.
Yeah, that's true. Putting holes in all those coats.
Kind of almost
True.
broke it. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so another viewer wants to know, like, what are you going to do with your days now that you're not focused on the weather? Are you going to stay focused on the weather, putting highs and lows like on your wall at home?
I'm going to try my best. You know, I'm going to try my best to sit through a snowstorm and not try to look at, okay, what's happening here and why do I have to worry about this? Okay. Some things happen, and you know, like with thunderstorms and different things like that. So I'm going to try to mellow out just a little bit on
why
this.
don't I just send you little updates? That way you don't have to do it, but you still get the information.
I'm going to try
Yeah.
to mellow out on this.
No, don't worry.
Not only gets
He'll
the-
Fair
have
enough.
push alerts.
Fair
too.
enough.
Everybody gets the
Yeah,
push
that's
alerts.
He'll get the push
You're not
alerts.
special
Very
anymore, Rick.
true.
That's right.
All right, finally, Carolyn in Caldwell said, Rick, my husband and I, my hubby and I, started watching you 42 years ago, right after we were married. It's almost like you're part of our family. She wishes you good luck on your retirement and hopefully living your best life.
You know, I got to tell you about this because I've been married for almost 40 years now. And Tammy, when we started to see each other, I brought her into the studio. And so everybody said, have you given him an office yet? And I've always been out here in the studio. But this studio here, I can't tell you how much it really means to me for all the years, how it's been a part of the family. But above anything else, I think you hit it. You guys too.
Yeah.
You know, being around here all those years, 7 and the numbers that we've had, we knew you were there. And sometimes you were kind of silent and all these things, but still at the same time, thank you so much for being there for us all these years and continue to do so, right?
Thank
Exactly.
you, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, you guys.